What's good? Mad Peel. Y'all know what it do. Y'all hit that like button as you come in. Subscribe, share, please. On Facebook. I got Facebook in here. Yeah, tonight we're gonna get on these KKK, the Ku Klux Klan members. We got a Klans member, Cynthia G, and we have another two more Klans members we're gonna see the interviews from. And that is Fresh and Fit. We are going to show the first, well, no, not the first, but these Black Klans members. So hit that like button as you come in. Hit it as you come in. Facebook, where you at? Let me see as I share. Hold on, y'all. I'm sharing my Facebook as I do I share my groups. As I do every live. So share with me in this moment. Hit me on the playback videos. Y'all know what to do for the playback watchers. Y'all already know what y'all need to do. I ain't even got to tell y'all. Let me see as I share. Yeah. Yeah, I'm early tonight, as I will be this whole week. I'll be going live early, so no late shows, no early in the morning shows. My show's gonna be starting at 7, 8 o'clock. And my birthday, y'all don't, November 10th, this Friday, November 10th, join me and Dave, live. So me and my brother Dave, join us live. Hold on a minute. And let me share my brother's platform. And subscribe to my brother channel, Mad Pill. That's another Mad Pill channel, Infinity Game. Starring my brother, Infinity Game. Go subscribe to that right now, to the Infinity Game. My brother has a lot. Uh, my brother has helpful videos. Let's see. From he got helpful videos from uh how to get most out of job benefits, how to work hard on yourself, how to avoid being scammed by fake gurus, how to escape the rat race. So join. Uh, uh, subscribe to Infinity Game. That's at two. That's at Infinity Game 219. So go subscribe. That's a Mad Pill channel. That's my brother Solo. And let's see. I'm done sharing. We're gonna get right into this. We're gonna get right into this. Hit that like button, subscribe as you come in. The Klans member, uh, I believe, these so-called relationship gurus, right? Uh, such as Fresh and Fit and Cynthia G. You know, y'all have heard about Cynthia G. I mean, Cynthia G. Clan. I'm gonna start with Cynthia G. I'm gonna start with Cynthia G. And then I'm gonna go in between with Fresh and Fit. And I got a lot of videos to play the racism that they spew out of their mouth. Right. These people hate their own, right? They hate the opposite gender, right? They hate the opposite sex. The in the black community, the men hate the women now, and the women hate the men, right? And whenever black people get on here and talk about relationship shit, they always talk about each other. They don't say they don't say in particular a woman. They always have to put a black in front of it, which makes all black men and women look bad. You have a black representative like these. And I call these people the Ku Klux Klan. They work for the Klan. They are black face. And when I play the shit that they spew out of their gums, I mean, some of y'all have seen this, but you have never seen this shit before. Get prepared. Now, I'm gonna begin with this first Klansman. Her name is Cynthia G. Take a sip to that. This Klansman, um, by the way, she hates black men. She even said that, and I'm gonna play it for those who don't believe me, who never seen this before. Let me take myself out of the mix. Let me take myself off this screen while I play this video. This woman right here, Cynthia G, her page got demonetized, right? And it's for, I guess, hate. I don't know if it was hate speech. I don't know if it was hate against black men or what, but some type of hate speech. And who gives a fuck about her being demonetized, right? We're gonna get into her being demonetized. But I've looked at snippets on Cynthia G. Just snippets. And I've heard of her. And the hatred shit. Now she claims that black men should be aborted. She said that all black men should be aborted. And I'm gonna play a few takes here on Cynthia G just to get y'all familiar with her. And then I'm gonna play the abortion, her claims on black men, her spew of hate on black men. Y'all hit that like button, hit the like button. Let's get some people up in here. It's early. It's 11:04. Hit that like button. My people from Facebook, get your ass up in here and stop peeking. I got whole Facebook Get your ass up in here and start peeking and support the live. Go to Mad Pill. That's where you're gonna see all the comments. Get your ass in here. Get your ass in YouTube.
Because I've already told you guys about black men. I've already told you guys that everything that black men do is basically a circus act. The way that they will talk about being kings, but they have no kingdom.
You mean like black women talk about being queens and don't have no queendom or no king? Got it.
You big dummy. Hold on. See, hold on. Let me go back to that. Let me go back to that.
Because I've already
see these shorts be going so fast. Well, now these come from people who had a bad experience with their own kind, right? When white people or any other race have a bad experience with their own kind, and they usually don't, usually races date each other, right? They're within the 80 to 90% range, the 90% range that all races date each other within their own race. What's good, TMB? Well, Monkey Man, what's up? But when black people have a problem, have a bad experience in relationship, they blame each other. They put black in front of it, right? She got a bad experience. Some dude that did her wrong, some pookie. And she's blaming all black men to be pookies, and black men should be aborted. We're gonna get into the abortion. I ain't gonna talk about that yet. Let me play this again.
Told you guys about black men. I've already told you guys that everything that black men do is basically a circus act. The way that they will talk about being kings, but they have no kingdom.
You mean like black women talk about being queens and don't have no queendom or no king? Got it.
You big dummy. I mean, that was funny, but, TMB, you say we never look at ourselves. Well, this is the deal. In other races, before I play this other video, between the spew or the influence of Cynthia Z. Cynthia G got an influence on black women, a lot of black women who've been hurt by men. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say men. By black of their own kind. Right? But this is what I'm looking at it is. Don't blame. See, with other races, right? They don't put, when they have a problem with the opposite sex, they don't put a color in front of it. They don't put white men. When do you see a white woman or a white man talking like this to their own kind? They don't do that. They put men in general and people in general. They don't down their own kind. The downfall of black people, they are downing their own kind. When you say black men and black women. Hold on, I'm gonna play it from here. Now, this is the influence that Cynthia G. Now this is another one, right? This is the influence that Cynthia G.
So when I say dusty, I don't mean tax bracket, okay? All black men are dusty. It does not matter their tax bracket, bitch.
I picked the software engineering program.
I gotta see now. That is the that is the influence that Cynthia G has now into these dusties. Now let's get to these dusties. She called black men dusties. What's good, Sierra? What's good? I know y'all just getting up. Get on up in this live. We need to talk tonight. Hold on. Get y'all ass up in here. Now, I've heard that word before. Dusty. These dusty. And that's what immature women. I don't hear no grown women saying that. I don't mean to get off the subject. I don't hear no grown ass woman calling men dusties. For real. That don't come out of grown women or grown woman. Man, how old is Cynthia G? You about 40? Is she still talking like that? I'm not here to judge the validity. I'm here to judge her take. And she with a white boy, too. I think she was with a white boy, if I'm not mistaken. She went and she light skinned. She don't even count, man. What's these light skinned people talking about? Like light skinned motherfuckers shouldn't even be allowed to even make them type of gestures for real. Like, I mean, they shouldn't even be allowed to make them type of gestures for real. With straight hair, look at her. She want to be white. She white. She light skinned. She put a. She's exactly what she want to be. Look at the hair. Like good hair. Makeup, powder. She probably darker than what the hell she is. She want to be white. She look white. Like she you know. She's trying to talk with the proper etiquettes. It's so-called proper. She trying to talk like white people. Black people, our slang is proper too. Shit. She doing everything it takes not to be black. Hold on. Before I get into this video, hold up. I'm gonna play y'all some more hypocrites, right? Hold on. I'm gonna introduce y'all to my other KKK members. Fresh and fit. Now, when you talk shit about black people, you confirm the stereotypes. Black women ain't good. White men, black men ain't good. This is the agenda. This is the KKK agenda. And this is really high on the I say the algorithm. All of these videos attacking black people attacking each other. Hold on. Right, CBM. He ain't even black. None of them. Now, this is their attack on black women. See, I showed y'all a little snippet of Cynthia G. Now I'm showing y'all fresh and fit now. They attack on black women. Her attack on black men and their attack on black women. This from Say Cheese. Say Cheese got good videos, y'all. Subscribe to Say Cheese if you could.
And y'all don't date black women.
Hold up. Let me go get that back.
Y'all's most viral moment to me was y'all saying y'all don't date black women. Was that no, seriously, was that like a troll or that's really how y'all feel?
Okay, so let me get some context, right? So what happened was we have a show, right? A live show on YouTube where people donate money to the show. So one of the donators, they said, "Hey, there's an app called Blacks. You guys use the app?" And we're like, "Blacks? Man, the experience that we have with Blacks isn't that good." And we see mainly, I want to say, Lashauna's and Shanique was on the app. I want to just like, come in and smash. So that whole context was like, okay, the app itself, we didn't find high quality black chicks there. So we're just saying, hey man, real talk, we don't dabble in the dark because in that sense, we don't. So we're talking mainly about the app. And even so regarding girls, bro, like if the girl's cool.
Why are you not investing?
Hold up. I'm glad he this little act thing came on. So yeah, he said he don't dabble in the dark. So when you say that, and I'm gonna let him finish. I'm just let him explain himself. I'm back.
Different, but most of the ratchet chicks, bro, we don't do it.
Yeah, I mean,
we're talking mainly about the app, and even so regarding girls, bro, like if the girl's cool, she's a cool vibe, it's different. But most of the ratchet chicks, bro, we don't do it.
Yeah, I mean, so here's the thing: like people take things out of context. So that specific episode, we talked about different dating apps.
Yeah,
right. And like he said, we have people come in and give us donations, whatever. They type it in, and we'll read them on air. And one of them was, "Hey, do you guys use this app called Black?" Now, mind you, we were making jokes this entire episode. We kind of run an edutainment type podcast where, we teach guys about girls, getting in shape, making money, whatever. But let's keep it real, bro. You're a content creator as well. You already know if you're not charismatic or funny, people aren't going to watch. So we make jokes all the time. We make fun of Spanish girls, white girls, Asian girls, all that shit, bro. Me love you long time. We do all these jokes. But no one bats a fucking eye. We make fun of them, bro. But as soon as we say, yeah, we don't.
Yeah, I ain't even funny. Shit.
Date the Shaniquas, ha ha ha. We don't dabble in the dark. Oh my God. And here's the thing, bro. We do date black girls. We don't have an issue with them. It's just that it doesn't tend to be our preference. If you lined up like 10 girls that I recently dated, maybe 1 or 2 of them will be black. The others will be like, other races,
And it's funny, bro. But I had a yacht party, right? I dated the only black girl on the boat. All the rest of the girls were white. And they were like, oh, he still his black women. I'm like, bro, my mom is black. My sister's black. His mom is black. Like, bro, what?
We make jokes on everybody, bro. It's just that they tend to only focus in if we make jokes on like black girls, But like if you see our show, every time we do a show, we always have black girls on the panel. There's a bunch of girls that we
See, both of these guys, when I first seen that video, I was looking for that video. I mean, this is them trying to clarify themselves. This is the afterwards. It's saying they're not liking black, but they clearly on that video said that they don't dabble in the dark. That like they say they don't. He just said, I don't date black. Out of 10 black women, I date 2. right? We don't date the Shaniquas and all that. And ooh, I got more. Ooh, y'all gonna oh, what's good, Crystal Royale? What's good? Hold on. Hold on. Let me get off of this video. Real second. Let me get off of this. Hold on. Hold up. Hold on. I'm gonna play the worst one first. Hold up. I'm gonna look for this. Hold up. Yeah, I'm gonna play this. Now, if these dudes ain't anti-black women, if you just didn't see this video, I mean, I seen this video and it just I would just drop. What's good, Pretty Brown? What's good? After I seen this video, I mean, and Fresh and Fit, they be letting white girls say nigga on the show. I swear to God. I was looking for the video. I was looking for and digging. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Letting white girls say nigga on their show. I swear to God. And they gonna let this this white dude, Sneeko, disrespect a black woman, black women. And I say, I would never ever watch Fresh and Fit again after I seen this video. They blatantly disrespected, and this is some racist. This is the agenda right here. Sneeko and all this to take down black women and men, people. Watch this.
Too much crack. Stop it.
You know, I feel like I am doing too much crack.
I can see the white.
Because you're looking like a 10 right now.
I swear to God, I can see the white for real.
It's a fucking narc. We got a narc on the podcast.
But anyway, the only thing I feel like I can do is try not to be so independent.
Oh, she learned something. What the fuck?
What a humble woman.
I take that.
So humble. Well, so nothing on your looks, no critiques on your looks.
I love how I look, baby. I can work out some more.
Look,
I've been flipping.
well, you love how you look. Are you a 10 out of 10 or are you joking?
Are you a 10 out of 10?
No, I'm 9.8. What are you a 10?
Are you a 10?
I gotta know. You can't answer it.
Time out. Have you even dated a black girl for real?
I fucked 40 of them, bro. I fucked 40 black girls.
Dated them.
Well, I'm not dating them.
You never dated them.
I'm not gonna date them. They're black.
You see, what? Are you kidding me? This dude blatantly disrespected him. Oh, are you kidding me? I would have got up and fired on that motherfucker. Like, what you say, nigga? Are you kidding me? And these niggas is laughing. And he hit the button. Are you fucking kidding me? Y'all let this nigga say that? No, he wouldn't have made it. He would have made it up out of there. Y'all see this shit? Disrespect. No, you don't disrespect black women. You disrespect black people. When you don't let an outsider, like, you look at all these motherfuckers, look at that white motherfucker laughing. laughing at this shit. Are you kidding me? You put a smile on her for everybody's face. I'm gonna smack them motherfuckers. All them motherfuckers. That dude named Zerka. That's crazy. And we let this KK, this is the Klan agenda. They ain't gotta be the Ku Klux Klan no more. They doing this shit. They say nigga in another way now. They discriminate in other ways. And they doing it through us. They making it seem like we the problem. Right? Ain't no way. Ain't no way it ain't me. I'm a real motherfucker. I wouldn't have let that nigga say that shit. I don't date black women. You crazy nigga? What you saw? Got up and threw a chair at that big motherfucker. Yeah, I would have did something. I mean, this is crazy. Yeah, Pretty Brown. This is I'm sorry. This is a sensitive subject, and this is something that nobody looks at, and I swear to be different. I want to take down all of this shit from these people. I want to demonetize these motherfuckers. Look at this shit. You don't let these motherfuckers. I mean, goddamn.
Have you even dated a black girl for real?
I fucked 40 of them, bro. I fucked 40 black girls.
Yeah, you fuck 40. You fuck 40 black girls. I fuck them like the slave master. You damn fuck them, right? Boo, you date them? Hell no. Black women ain't worthy being. Man, this dude, man, would utter that shit. If I was there, I would have beat that motherfucker's ass.
Dated them.
Well, I'm not dating them.
You never dated them.
I'm not gonna date them. They're black.
Look at all these motherfuckers laughing. Look, she got a smile on her face. She ain't even black. See now, you see that they can little reserved, like, something's wrong with that. I mean, she ain't even. Hold on, let me reserve that. This nigga laughing. I mean, come on now. Now she get to giggling. See, come on, man. This is fucked up. And now you got influence. Let me show y'all the influences of with these type of niggas think. Like, now thinking you watch some stupid shit like that. Now you thinking, black women ain't shit. They bad. You wouldn't date black women is undateable. Because they use the term black women first instead of women. You know what I'm saying? When black people, what we do, when we hurt, we talk, we use the term, but and you know what? That in within us, that ain't the case all the time. And this influencer right here, I'm just showing this dude for an example because this is what black dudes is thinking now. Just like this, they influence. I'm talking about grown ass 45-year-old men is influenced by Fresh and Fit. I mean, this is how they thinking that.
But I love black women. I think they are my preference. But it's harder to it's harder to date them, you know, especially like if you're under 6 foot. I mean, that's a big deal, being over 6 foot. But girls from
that's a lie. That's a fucking lie. And that's those lies that Fresh and Fit instill. Women y'all don't care about, as long as a man just a little taller than me. Y'all got preferences. But it wasn't no big deal on men being 6 feet and all that. Who was you dating? You dating materialistic women. You dating those thought models. You can't get those type of women mixed up with black. And you diffusing them all as black women. No, not the black women I know. The black women I know they down for their man. They don't. It wasn't really no preference, right? Everybody got a preference, okay? You got a preference. I got a preference, right? We don't always get our preference, right? We like what we like, but the majority of black people, the marriage rate in the 80s was 80%, in under 70%, 60%, because we stuck together more, because we had to. Because we were separated. Had separate bathrooms and all type of, we couldn't drink in out the same we couldn't drink out the same water fountain. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't even sit amongst white people. We couldn't sit with, you know. So the marriage rate was higher because we stuck together. You know, it was them against us. Now it's us against us now. Now we blaming us for being suppressed. And that's what the Klansman agenda is. They behind the scenes now. The Klansmen do not have to be on the scene. They behind the scenes. They controlling the narrative now. Right? And this is what dudes. Hold on, let me. This is the influence from Fresh and Fit on black women. Right? This is when you say black, stop saying black women. Stop saying that. Say women, some women.
It's harder to date them, you know, especially like if you're under 6 foot. I mean, that's a big deal, being over 6 foot. But girls from other races, they're like, does he make 3,000 pounds a year? Did he go to Cambridge, Oxford? And if you did that, it's a wrap. They're gonna take you. But I don't think black women generally value the education and that different kind of clout.
That's wrong. See, now when he say and spew shit like that out, right, he's attacking black women, right? And that's wrong. So now the world is looking at black women as just undesirable and just sex symbols like Cardi B. What are black women good at? What do they promote in the rap industry? All these women in the rap industry is dotting. That's what they promote from the black women. Right? Y'all, it's an agenda. It's a huge agenda to tear down the black race. Right? And they using black Sambo niggas like this. Like, I don't ever take it. If y'all look at Fresh and Fit for advice, kill your goddamn self. For real. You need to kill yourself. These young niggas telling y'all, they surrounded by a bunch of fucking bimbos. They surrounded by fucking bimbos that don't even represent black women. Like, and then they use these examples of, yeah, y'all see what we talking about? These hoes ain't shit. Black women ain't nothing. But you around a bunch of airheads. And hold on, I'm gonna share this. This is what they do to the black women on a regular basis on their show. They try to embarrass them. Like, and they only target really black women because they don't look at black women. Like he said, he don't look at black women as really desirable. The Keishas and all. This is how you looking at it. This is a Keisha. Right? Look at how they do black women. This is so much examples that I'm gonna give y'all how they gonna do black women and how they talk about black women. These fraud, they and they do it for the nerds to sit on the couches beating their meat who can't get women. They fuss, they tell them how to get women. But I never had a problem getting a black woman. They always say, if you gotta have 6 figures, black women expect men to have 6 figures and all. I was broke, fucking all the hoes. Black women don't care about. Black women are the most loyal down. They don't give a fuck about you making 6 figures. That's them whole thought bitches y'all be having on y'all shows. And they don't represent black women. Y'all be trying to hire them to represent black women. No, they don't represent black women. Them them hoes and them thoughts, they don't represent black women. It's always in the fucking club. They don't represent black women. God damn it. And I don't care what y'all do. That don't make you less of a woman with sex. And they try to make the sex, the vulnerable women who's in the sex industry who have had really rough lives. And they combative, and you know what I'm saying? They use them as an example of, oh yeah, black women is hurt. No, they not. Black women, man, we hurt as a goddamn race. Black women ain't hurt by a black man. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all this as an example. He always kicked black women out. You know what I'm saying? Most, I'm gonna show y'all some more examples. He just kicking black women out because he don't think shit about black women.
No. In person? No.
Yo, get the fuck off the show, man. This
Thank
is
you.
ridiculous, bro.
I was
Yo,
waiting
fuck
for
off
me
the
to
show,
be
man.
kicked out. What
Get the fuck off the show. Why? He kicked so many black women out. This nigga. And he want to make examples out of black women because he's paid to do that. Y'all don't think he paid? Y'all don't think Fresh and Fit paid to push that agenda? Them motherfuckers is paid. And this nigga's an FBI agent. Swear to God. This motherfucker's an FBI. He was made to stereotype niggas. Black people. He was made to stereotype. Fresh, or whatever he is, Fit, whatever one he is. Is he fresh? The light skinned with the fresh? Which one is fresh? And which one is Fit? I think the light skinned nigga is fresh. And the other one is fit. That's it. He be stuttering every time he talk. I think he kind of slow. The black dude, he's slow because every time he talk, you can't understand what the hell he's saying. So it's like he's stupid as hell. And he seemed like he got a little logic because he been trained. Are you an FBI agent? Hell yeah, you trained. You trained the stereotype.
In person? No.
Yo, get the fuck off the show, man. This
Thank
is
you.
ridiculous, bro.
I was waiting for me to be.
Yeah, all them white women there. Ain't nobody looking at. He kicked the black girl out because he think they pushed the narrative that black women got attitudes. That's why he kicked her off. That's why he kicked her off. He kicked her off. She's look at her, the only black woman in the room. I got more. I got a whole lot more. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. He kicked her because he don't like black women. Y'all see clearly that this platform is against black women. And if you are against black women, you are against black people. I don't condone that. And this is why Fresh and Fit should be forever banned because they are KKK. They are considered the KKK. If you hate black women, you hate black people.
For me to be kicked out. What the fuck is the chivalry?
Yo, you get treated like a lady if you act like one and you ain't. So
I mean, you look at man.
You act like one, you ain't. You look like a man. See, you see how he degraded her. You look like a man, cause she don't have any hair. They wanted to see. You want to, and how they talk about black women, right? And the world is looking at, oh, that's the black women he talking about. Oh, that's how they act. Y'all see the world look at that shit. Now he didn't kick the black women off, and this is how he targeted her. You look like a man. Oh yeah, the black woman look like a man. Now, I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. I got more. But before I get into fresh and fit, more fresh and fit, I told y'all we going back and forth. Fresh and fit, Cynthia G, the other Klansman, the one who hates black men. This is another agenda. This is another paid agenda. Now we had fresh and fit. We have Cynthia G. Now, Cynthia G is spewing that all black men should be aborted as babies. And she has a philosophy. She's put together a philosophy to influence people as an occult member. Like if you listen to these people like simultaneously every single day or whatever, you are an occult member of their videos. That's why I don't watch people like, teaching that, gossip philosophy type shit like Cynthia G and Fresh and Fit. They will ruin your life and they will make you hate your brother and your sister. Now, Cynthia G, now this is her, she has a philosophy, right? She put together a philosophy that black women shouldn't have black babies. Black male, they should abort. And we're going to get more insight as she talks.
But yeah, but I mean, I already know Ella is traditionally the smoke bringer of everything that I say, so that's fine. I'm fine with that. But go ahead and, because I don't want to cut you off, but go ahead and finish what you're saying.
Well,
Ella?
yeah, I would just thinking like, say if I was to go ahead and actually become pregnant by some black guy that I'm going to go ahead and have my child, my black male child, and presume that I can probably raise him into being a good person rather than eradicating him, assuming that he may possibly grow up to be a horrible black man in the future.
No, definitely hold that thought then, because I definitely want to say something about that. But welcome, Nyla. Did you want to jump in here?
Sure. How's everybody doing?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Good. So I just wanted to say that I view it from this scope. I believe that selective breeding is going to be at the forefront, and it needs to be, because Black humanity.
Selective breeding. Now, this is what the Cynthia G's philosophy. Y'all here it is. If y'all ain't never heard Cynthia G before, y'all hear this.
It depends upon it.
Absolutely.
The quality of people that we have out here. I know how bad it sounds. I know how hard it sounds when it's said, because when it was said to me in the past, I was offended and I thought that it was the most evil thing that you could think of, but it's not.
So, guys, let me clarify a little bit the argument that Sin and Nyla are making. They're making the argument that bringing Black little boys into this world is going to eventually add to the problem because those Black little boys are going to look to other Black male figures in the Black community as role models, and they're going to look to them.
Yeah, see, hold on. See, she's put together a strategy and a philosophy of how she said, I'm gonna let her explain this shit again. And it's clever, but it's wrong. And it's racist. Hold on, let me go back.
And they're going to look to them for who they should be, who they should model their behavior after, because those men look like them. And Nyla and Sin are saying that we don't really have many productive men in the Black community. So regardless of how well you think you're choosing, regardless of whether you just want to do it by yourself and be a single mom, there's still going to be some interference from the Black male culture that's already set in our society today, and eventually that's going to end up corrupting your little Black son. So there's no purpose in having them. I believe that is the argument that they're making.
It's proactive. It's necessary.
Y'all heard that? Y'all got that, right?
And it's not going to be something that people are going to be accepting of because it's not a pretty picture. But there has to be a reset, and it has to be in a big way. When you think in terms of evolution, even in Earth phases, the Ice Age, the beginning and the endings of cycles, these are not pretty things. Birth is not, it's beautiful, but there's pain. There's a process. There are things that you're going to go through that you don't necessarily want. The ugly side of it. This is the ugly side of a reset that has to happen. Now, unfortunately, of course, the men and some of the women who are not there yet mentally, they're going to have an issue with this. They're going to see it from a lens that is going to look as if we are speaking on something that is, they would probably even say it was demonic, but it is.
I can tell she's read from an occulted book, how to control, people's mind, because this sounds like an occult, a reset, and all. It sounds like an evolutionary mindset that she's planting in Black women to think this way, for a reset, and it's evolutionary. So that is an occult mind state.
It's necessary. It is our survival actually does depend upon it. And I do think that, I forget which one of you guys said it, but selective breeding for me is beyond just the boys. I think it's the men as well. I think whatever reproductive energy that they are giving, if we look at the statistics, it is not working. Okay, the men are definitely the problem within the community, within the society, and the men do not want to do anything about it. The men are not taking any proactive steps towards correcting or re-engineering or restructuring anything. It is left in the laps of women. So it's life and death is in the power of the womb. Okay, and so we get to choose that.
So I want to respond really quickly to what you guys said, because that was a lot, and everybody has great points.
So guys, just to interject real quick, yes, for what Nyla says, I can definitely see why a lot of people, especially Black women who have sons, would think that this message is very extreme. Okay. My mother loves Cynthia G. She follows Cynthia G, loves all her other messages. But with this particular live, my mom was like, she couldn't even make it all the way through because
Right. Y'all have sons, right? I'm talking to y'all Black women. Y'all have sons. Would you listen to a bitch like this over your son? Would you have aborted your son? Like, imagine you was listening to this bitch and became brainwashed before you had your child. This bitch would have ruined your life. That's why this type of information from these people is dangerous. This shit is dangerous. Y'all gotta watch who y'all listen to. And this is a lesson. Don't ever listen to people like this. Stop listening to Fresh and Fit. Stop listening to Kevin Samuel. Stop listening to all this manosphere. Stop listening to Red Pill. Stop listening to all that shit. They are brainwashing you with this new age manosphere and women's fear, whatever it's called. This shit is dangerous. And you couldn't even imagine aborting your son and doing the shit that she said. This toxic bitch from a toxic ass bitch like this. She was with a white boy. I'm gonna let her talk.
She just kept thinking about my little brother. So, yeah, I could understand how this topic could be very triggering for Black women who already have sons, but maybe this is not the message you want to be listening to. Maybe this is not your method of fixing the Black community. And it's completely fine if you don't agree with.
No. Black women with kids should be listening to this. It ain't no different type of mythology. We have to come together as one. See, this is these tricks. They all on the same side, right? She in it with her. Talking about it's one. No, we got to come together as one. We all divided. No, we got to come together as one solution. The fuck? You can't look at it like that. Aborting Black boys. The fuck wrong with you?
This, but I don't like the idea of shaming other Black women who are entertaining the idea, because at the end of the day, we're all in.
Yes, I do. Fuck that hoe. She's a KKK member. She dirty. She don't. The same thing I said. The same what I said with Fresh and Fit. Fuck her.
Individuals, right? What you feel comfortable doing with your womb is not what another woman's going to feel comfortable doing with her womb. And I see a lot of people kind of upset that the conversation is taking place, but I don't think that we should shame these women for having this conversation. Whether you agree or disagree, that's completely different. But to say that a conversation
from a place of self-hatred or logic. Now, she said that Black
too much.
male babies turn into Black male adults, which we know they do. And then they position themselves as the enemies of Black women, which they have been doing for a very long time. Since before we even hit the shores of this country here, they've been positioning themselves as the enemy of Black women. So when someone said—
So she said men from slavery has been positioning themselves to Black women. Y'all see the trap she getting y'all into, Black women? This is a trap to getting her, you funding her. You're gonna be funny. You're gonna be buying her bag. Y'all see them big ass hoops? Y'all bought that shit for her. She done brainwashed y'all ass. Woo! Good Lord.
says that I don't want to engage in this behavior because I know the future outcome is going to be problematic behavior, then how can we label that self-hatred as opposed to a black man saying, I want to go create a biracial baby because I don't like black women's dark skin, I don't want the hair texture, I don't want the signs and the symbols.
Right. Well, she got in this picture. Look, she ain't got the hair texture. She ain't got the black skin. Look at her. Just look at her. She's saying exactly what she is. She don't want. She want to be white. And look at her. She's saying exactly what she is.
Of blackness. So those are two separate issues that's being presented here. I don't think a woman who looks at the trajectory of what a black male baby will become and make her decision on what they're going to do, what the most likely outcome is going to be when he becomes an adult. I don't think that's self-hatred because quite frankly, that's how you plan for the future.
Yeah, guys, like I know a lot of people were shocked by it's not a new concept. It has
off of trajectories and likelihood. And so even with Ella saying, well, why would we essentially, and I'm just giving my understanding, I'm not saying that you said this verbatim, but the question of whether you should have a male baby versus a female one. Well, the trajectory for Black females is success. We're trajectory up. We're doing everything. We're the biggest entrepreneurs. We're building the communities. We're the most educated. That's what the trajectory is for Black women. That is why there's so many investors investing in Black women. The trajectory for Black males is failure. It just is what it is. And if you look at the past.
Y'all see this? See the philosophy. Y'all see? This is how they get. This is how she gets you. And this is how this bitch got demonetized. Her own stupid ass words.
And compare it to now, they've been getting worse and worse and worse. So it's very logical for a person to assume for any Black male baby that he is likely to grow up and he would be one of the males who disparage Black.
So this white statistic, this false statistic, what she just said about that Black women are so much better than Black men and all producers and all that, which is fucking false. Whatever. That's some bullshit, you know. But she made this up so bad about with the Black man, right?
Women who prey on Black women, who seeks out to destroy a Black woman's life because he does not value them. And maybe not because he started out not valuing them, but because that is the culture that Black men have created. And it's the vacuum that they will suck your son into. So even though you can say, well, I'm going to do my best to, raise him and turn him into a good person, which I believe every Black woman is thinking, that's not the outcome because your parental influence isn't the only influence that he's going to be subjected to.
This bitch is trying to turn you against your son. Like, for real. You got a lot of baby mamas listen to this. And they looking at their kid as not being valuable because that he's a boy. And what they daddy done. They done fucked the wrong nigga. Like she did. She fucked the wrong nigga. Now, she got a baby. And she project all Black men to be, and she's just vocal with it. She's just a little talented with it. And you got baby mamas looking at this shit. Like, fuck my son. No, fuck a motherfucker on the street. Fuck a motherfucker you gonna get. No, now you turning Black women against their sons. Huh? No, this is the KKK agenda. I'm telling y'all, this is the KKK agenda. She turning not only this wicked ass bitch. Now she fucking wicked. She is fucking dirt. She way worse than Fresh and Fit. At least Fresh and Fit said I don't want to date Black women. That's horrible. But god damn, she talking about killing babies. I mean, damn. She's talking about killing the baby, killing all men, and oh shit, this bitch is fucking dirty. Oh man.
Mostly what he's going to be subjected to is black male culture, other black males' mentality, because he's going to seek the influence of other males. And when you have a community full of trash bag bandits who are telling them to pump and dump and to not value the women, make them baby mamas, not marry them, and then when they get abused or what have you, tell them they should.
See, oh man. See, hold on. Man.
Should have shows better in a group of men to where choosing better is nearly impossible, then it becomes a situation of logic. I mean, and just to what Nyla said, you know, resets are not pretty, but here's the thing. Getting rid of problematic things that come from your gene pool is ingrained in the nature of animals, which we're commonly compared to. What happens when an animal gives birth to what they see as a defective child? They don't even sit there and contemplate whether they should get rid of it. They just get rid of it. If they have a runt or a baby that's born where one of their legs are not effective, they're not going to sit there and contemplate. They just get rid of them.
Well, then that poses the question: are all
Whoa. So she's just saying they just get rid of. Like, so she just said you get rid of all boys, right? They know the sex, right? And then once that, they just get rid of it. That's what they used to do. That was the old slavery tactic. That's what they do in China right now. They get rid of girls the same way. So I know where she's getting her philosophy from. In China, the population is so vast. So they need workers and industrial workers, you know, and you know, and the girls, they get rid of the girls. They put them in the orphanage. I promise to God, y'all go look it up. Go look it up in China where they get rid of the girls and all the girls be in the orphanage. And there's no use for girls in certain parts in China because they don't look at them as, you know, useful, like, you know, building. You know, China build all the time. You know, they are the most advanced technology. And they be building underground. They build every single day. They come up with shit every single day. And that's why the orphanage is so big in China with the girls. They either kill them at birth. See, you only allowed to have one child, every couple, or you forced to get an abortion, or they gonna kill the child at birth. And I swear to God, y'all can look that up. Open up your Google Bibles. Y'all can look that up. And she's talking like the same philosophy. Like, yeah, we should do black men like this. And that's wrong.
male children going to eventually end up being defective? And if not, is that a dangerous message to push out about them? And even if that is a dangerous message, should Black women who don't have Black male children, should they be concerned with that message?
Because they realize you cannot let defectiveness fester. You have to get rid of it, and you have to get rid of it soon, or else it becomes a problem. It becomes dead weight and it holds you back rather than helping you to succeed. And essentially that's what Black males have become. I don't care who they're raised by.
Yeah, so see, this is the thing. What is the issue about Black men that is problematic? Is it their Blackness? Is it their maleness? Because when we start saying that the problem with Black men is that they're Black, that's when we enter into problematic territory, which also bleeds on to us. Now, I actually completely see where Tanya is coming from here. That messaging is male or female. So I Negroid DNA, then there's no hope for the Black race at all. Because we Black women cannot continue to exist without Black men. Like,
yeah, we can.
While yes, full race Black people cannot continue without any black men. We don't need a large access of them, though. We could significantly decrease their population and still continue to effectively reproduce black girls. So,
Wow. Y'all see their philosophy. So they want to decrease the black man. This is look, this just took a whole nother turn. And you know what? This was the Ku Klux Klan's agenda, right? They had the same agenda to decrease the black male, right? Because you only need a few. You could look, one black man can get 1,000 women or more pregnant. Right. Only thing you need is one. Right. If you had 1,000 black men, you can get 1,000,000. You can create population in the millions. Right. This is what the agenda is going to be. Is going they look, y'all in the future is it look, she's the first one that's saying it. The technology that's gonna go around. They are going to decrease the male population in the black community because they only need a few of us. You know, in the club, ladies free. To get in. Y'all, that's a sign. That was a sign from the beginning that they were going to decrease us. Huh? In the future, it's going to be less black men in America. The women is going to be dominant. Y'all, they taking over rap music now. It's all rap artists, women. They flooded it. The women is taking over, y'all. And it's the truth. The agenda is to depopulate the black man. The agenda is to depopulate the black man. And that is what they are going to do. She telling y'all the secret. Y'all may not like what the fuck she's saying, but she's saying for real. And this is the agenda of the KKK, the Ku Klux Klan. I'm telling y'all, the black man ain't gonna exist. He's gonna be a rare species. Like you ain't gonna see the black man in the museum. The black man ain't gonna exist. It's gonna be rare for you to see the black man in the future because the black population is gonna be mostly women. I'm telling y'all. They trying to decrease the black male to only about 15 to 20% of the population. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. That's the agenda for the future. The black man is in the future. I say about, I give it about 40 years, 40 to 50 years. I'm gonna give it a little bit more. I say about 150 years. I'm gonna put it like that. In 150 to 200 years, the black man is going to decrease. They got it blueprinted in the medicines they created, right? They killing y'all before they get y'all being born. Like in a transgender, y'all know how men is fitting like they women now, huh? That's in the medicines they creating too. Man, this shit deep. I'm telling y'all, they feminizing the black man mostly. I'm telling y'all, they giving it about 150 years. The population is going to decrease to about 15% men. It's going to be 85% women, right? 85% women She is telling y'all the truth. Y'all might not like what she's saying this, but this is the agenda. This is what the KKK had all along. This is a smart. And she said, you don't need men. You don't. You only need a few men. And that's right. 1,000 men can make a trillion, a billion babies. And that's the truth.
Yeah, that it could work. It could work. It's just a matter of, do we want to take it there?
We can absolutely continue to exist without Black men, and this has been scientifically proven. We absolutely can, but I don't think anybody has ever mentioned it being an issue of their Blackness. This is their mentality.
Well, they do actually. I'll answer that. They have a problem with their Blackness.
From glucose.
Hey, this conversation is a little bit for real. Let me get back to this. Part of my commercials.
All right. Now, the second thing that these ladies were debating on was what benefit does birthing little Black boys bring to Black women, right? So, in this segment of the live, Cynthia G argued that she had been constantly asking the question of what benefit do Black women receive from birthing little Black boys, and she felt as if no one was answering her question. Now, essentially, the benefit that Tanya said was that little Black girls could not exist without little Black boys. So that is the ultimate benefit, to basically continue Blackness. But Cynthia G made a pretty good point where she said that while Black men are already erasing little Black girls and little Black boys because they are dating out at higher rates than Black women, and really all groups of people in general. So that's already going to happen. But at least if Black women start contributing by not having Black boys, at least we can, I guess, in a way, control the population where there's more Black girls being born and more mixed boys being born. But then my thing is, those mixed boys being born, would some of them still grow up with the same pathology that the Black boys had, or would they grow up with a different pathology because their experience would be different? So that was definitely a question that went through my brain when they were debating this question. But yes, I'm going to insert some of what Tanya had to say and what some of Sid had to say, and you guys could decide who you agree with more on this one.
Where you go, there is a high crime rate amongst Black male youth specifically. And all those things will always link back to, by and large, absentee
Black males, basically.
absentee fathers. And I won't say just absentee, because sometimes they are there, but they're predatory and they're hostile towards the woman, towards the mother. Or they're showing some kind of derelict behavior that the child is role modeling. So regardless to whether it's them being there and being problematic or just being absent, and then through that absence, the child is learning very problematic behaviors, and they're modeling dysfunction to children. And when you role model dysfunction to children, that child becomes an adult, and then in their adult life, they're either having to deal with all the issues that they acquired while growing up, or they're just being a criminal. And that's just really what it is.
I'd love to jump in here and
Okay.
finish the point that I was making earlier about how Black women can't continue to exist without Black men in this way, right? And we talked about this the other day, Cynthia, where you were like, well, it takes less men to inseminate, right? However, if you even listen to what Onyx is saying, positive male influence in the home is essential for the upward outcome of the children. So if we're saying, let's just not have black male babies and let's just have Black female babies, where does the community continue to go except into further father?
See, that's not the agenda. What is the agenda of white supremacy? Is to make male population in the Black community to 15%, 20%. And y'all know it's gonna go faster. I'm saying in 150 years. Look, they got a goal in which they're going to shrink the black male population. And I believe it's going to be within 50 years. Because technology is getting better and better by the day. They got new iPhones and new technology just every single year. It might be even sooner.
Listeners, because if that's the case, then Black women just need to stop having Black women in communities with problematic culture need to stop having children altogether, both male and female, or
Okay, here I feel like Tanya is being completely disingenuous because that's not even plausible.
the scale is tilted toward otherwise we're going
Is right that we know tend to have the highest amounts of crime. So just because a child finds themselves in a bad situation or a bad neighborhood, a good child could end up falling victim to one of these bad children, which yes, I do believe will kill themselves off.
By sheer
That's crazy. Tomorrow kill themselves off. These bitches is nuts. Like for real. And you listen to this occult information? Like these bitches is crazy.
Number of them being highly degenerate and destructive, their survival has been because of the few of us that are okay. Their covering and their protection has relied on us being good and being decent. It is time for the division. And that division is going to happen within the womb. It has to happen within the womb.
Y'all hear that? It is time for the division. They are teaching division. It's time for the division. Right? Right.
They will cease to exist eventually.
So
They will cease to exist eventually.
did you just completely ignore what Tanya TKO just said? Like it's like you.
I did not ignore it, but
Did
what
you
I
not?
did was I saw through it.
If
I understand
it's
her.
not
Well,
true,
can you respond then? Because
I want to see where this is the issue, because the issue is that there's always this belief that women, educated women, and responsible women are out there and somehow managing to always pick the wrong guy. Always
see, and you're still not. You guys are completely disregarding the fact that.
I want to address.
Hold on, just let her make her point really quickly, and then she can respond to. Or I'll respond to what Tanya said, because I absolutely have no problem responding to it, because it's just factually and biologically not true that Black women need Black men to survive. We do not. But go ahead.
This is what she's I heard her say, and I was wanting the response to, and I actually brought that up as well. So like Onyx had pointed out, there needs to be a male and a woman in the household in order to facilitate a healthy relationship, a healthy coexistence.
I didn't say it's required. I didn't say it's required. So
Hey, when my ads pop up, y'all watch them ads. We are monetized. It helps us. We back in this.
To me, because the majority of Black children are already fatherless. Like the majority of Black children.
See, that's that narrative, man. I would
come from a fatherless
majority. It's not true. That's not true. So get that out your heads. And god damn. I'm gonna let her talk. Fuck it.
this household or a single parent household. So we're not changing anything there. That variable is staying the same. So for her to argue, oh, you're just perpetuating single motherhood. No, that's not true. It's already a problem. It's already here. We're not perpetuating something that's already here. It already exists in our culture really bad.
Exactly.
Clear.
But you,
It's not
exactly.
required.
I know. I understand. You didn't say it's required. However, you said it was best. It is what is best for the children. It is what is best for society, for people to be
it's
raised
definitely
in a
conducive to
household.
right.
So, but you believe that it is okay for women, for girls to be raised without a father?
Well, what I
in their
think is this.
household, as
Can
long
I
as
let
they're
me answer
black
that?
and
No,
not
I
I
don't
white or
think
think
white.
anybody
can I
wants
answer that question
nobody
for you?
wants
Okay.
anyone to be raised without a father.
Okay, right. Can I just address that? Because this is the thing. There's currently girls and boys belonging to black males are currently at a very high rates across the globe are being raised without a father. So there's no question about whether or not it's going to cause damage to growth or not. And what I will say is what I've always said, if a person, a woman or a male is raising a child and they have the resources to do so and the community to do so, you don't necessarily need to have a male or a two-parent household. You can raise a child within a
Oh man. I'm gonna let it go.
community that is supportive and with resources, and that child will be fine.
Yeah, so what she's saying is absolutely correct because while two-parent households do produce the best results, one-parent household where there's a higher amount of income coming in, there's higher amounts of resources, and there's stronger community as compared to dysfunctional two-parent households.
Black male role models raising their children, and somehow we're just delusioned to believe that all across the globe there is a high proportion of children growing up in problematic environments as a direct result to black men, either the lack thereof in the role of the child, or being problematic and role modeling dysfunction to the child,
Right.
and not
So
and
The agenda. The agenda. I mean, these people is brainwashing people at a high rate. And this is so popular on social media. You see this everywhere. I be seeing this shit. I don't even watch the shit. It's everywhere. You can't even avoid it. And when these, I gotta be different. Y'all already know that. I can't be like nobody else. I gotta point out. Hold up. Hold on. Did I play this? No, I didn't play this. Hold on. I didn't play this. Right here. Y'all see that title right there. He's saying he would never marry a black woman. I can't even pronounce the word. But I see black woman up in there. These two platforms is taught, it's endorsed by white supremacy. It's endorsed by the KKK. The KKK is paying for it. They are paying for these platforms. Y'all don't see the shit. Because when it comes to attacking my race, no. I showed y'all that video with Sneeko earlier. That was disrespectful with Fresh and Fit. And they laughed when you disrespected the black race. Mm-mm. And they look, I believe they both in on it together. You know, black men versus black women. And both of their ass got demonetized. Like, you troll for so long, you done. Like, but they still got shit going. they still got shit going. What's good, T Jones? Shouts out to everybody in the chat. Look. Cynthia G, you know, the supreme, and you know what? They are promoting the same thing. Fresh and Fit and Cynthia G. They are promoting the same thing against there's rare black men that could meet your standards, right? And this is what girls want. The men who are in the 10%. That's what they preach too. And these are the men who are only going to matter. They are only going to need black men in the future for entertainment. I'm telling y'all, I'm talking about NBA, I'm talking about sports, and that's where you only gonna see a black man. It's gonna be rare to see a black man in the future. I'm telling y'all, they're gonna cut black men to 2%. In the future, it's only gonna be you ain't gonna be able to see a black man. I'm telling y'all, and they Cynthia G was explaining that in her shit. I swear to God, y'all think, oh man, they only gonna have to use black men for sports, right? You know, LeBron, and you know, football. You know what I'm saying? Black man, you ain't gonna see no black man no more. You know that lesbians is high in the black community now. All the girls be dancing with each other in the club. All girls had gay experiences. Some of the girls, I ain't saying all girls. I ain't gonna be the stereotype. Most black women have it, and that's a shocker. And they want to put it on the Megan Thee Stallions and the little Kims and the represent black women and the Nicki Minaj's, and they try to include Cardi B up in there. Yeah, this is what black women is, right? And they preach depopulation of the male species because they even said it in their podcast. They say only less than 10% of the male species matter. So if you ain't making $100,000 or more, you ain't shit, and they make you feel like shit because you ain't making that. You just an average man, right? And average men are the builders of the community. And especially in the black community, the average men, you know, populated everybody. They want to take the average man out of the black community is what is the building block of the black community, not the 1% of the black. 1 to 2% don't make the black community. Hell no. It's all of us. What we do. So they contribute to lessening the black male population to less than 20% in 50 years.
To Africa and you found a beautiful, gorgeous woman that you were attracted to, like, would you date her and marry her?
No, I've told my mom this actually too.
See, oh man. See, oh, I told y'all. I told y'all. Like, Jesus.
Because she's asked me, I'm from Sudan. She's like, do you want to marry a Sudanese woman? I said no.
Oh, she didn't specifically have to be Sudanese.
No,
I
but
mean,
that's where my parents are from. So
Okay.
yeah, the answer is no. Like I have a certain particular look that I'm looking for, and just Sudanese women tend to not match that.
What is that?
Yeah, it's a white girl. Look, he got some. Look, he got one black one, another black one,
issue with black women?
With all due respect, I don't have to explain myself. I'm just gonna keep it like that. Like,
Period.
Like just like no one questions a woman when she says I like this and that. We respect it.
It doesn't matter
I don't
why.
think any man has to explain himself when it comes to his dating preferences.
It's
No
not
one
true.
bats an eye when women say I want a man that's 6 feet tall, makes a certain amount of money, blah blah blah. Those are considered preferences. But if I say, hey man, I don't date black girls like that. Oh God,
you hate black women.
How dare you?
You know what I'm
That ain't got nothing to do with. No. Your dating preference. Look, a person that's 6 feet tall, they ain't got nothing to do with your race. Now that's something that you gotta question. So don't deflect. He deflected. Put a 1 in the chat if you think he deflected. He deflecting like a motherfucker. Like, how you gonna compare that to that?
saying? It's ridiculous.
My mom's black. Your mom's black.
Yeah.
My sister's black. Like, bro, we just have a preference.
If we hated black women, would we bring African American women and black women on the show?
Okay, but
all the time.
the question.
Let me finish.
Okay.
See, this nigga he asshole, man. He a motherfucker. He on his platform and he got control of women. You know what I'm saying? Because he can pick on them. He can pick on them thoughts. You know what I'm saying? he can pick on them thoughts. I don't respect none of them because he allowed them to say nigga. I was trying to pull up the video that a white girl said nigga. And he laughed. I swear to fucking God. I don't respect these motherfuckers.
We would not if we had an issue with them. Our dating preferences are our preferences. Just like you have the prerogative as a woman to date a man that makes a certain amount of money, a height, income, whatever it is, no one bats an eye. We are free to choose who we want to hook up with and date. Like what?
It ain't got nothing to do with it. See, he got the same agenda, right? His philosophy is he's rich. He's him and Fred Fit is high value men. You know what I'm saying? We gonna find him out in the future though. But they supposed to be high value men. They supposed to be in a top 10% of all men. Which is the agenda. Y'all didn't even think that Kevin Samuels was pulling that agenda. To get into Kevin Samuels, we're going to get into Kevin Samuels, right? Because Kevin Samuels was a trick. If y'all didn't know that, hold on. Let me see if I can find that video. Kevin Samuels was a trick. I don't even mean to get off the subject because that. And He like young girls. You know what I'm saying? He like 25-year-old, and he taught that men should be doing it, and that wasn't traditional. You know what I'm saying? Men didn't go for no. You grew together. That's tradition. And Kevin Samuels pushed the KKK agenda too. And I'm gonna show y'all how Kevin Samuels. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all how he pushed that agenda. Because he always talked about black men and black women, which he separated, right? I don't mean to get off the subject, but I'm getting off the subject. I'm going to show y'all this agenda. It's an agenda. It's all going to come together. This agenda is going to come together as I roll this video. I'm telling y'all, this is the agenda to depopulate black men. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Kevin Samuels was he was part of the agenda to depopulate black men. He was a part of the agenda because he's all for the 10 percenters, right? The men who's making over 100,000 a year. He pushed for everybody to strive for that, but you know what? That ain't gonna work. That's not gonna happen. You need essential workers. So you need people who's content. He want men, everybody who's, to push further, which, you know, in the black community, that's what held us together, and our families, through the essential workers. And that's what taught us through COVID. So Kevin Samuels was a part of the agenda to depopulate black men. And I'm telling y'all, it is going to be fewer black men born, right? It's all girls is being born. We're gonna look up the stat. We are going to look up the stat of ratio that black men is being born now, right? Because Cynthia G gave it away. She gave it away. She said that, you know what? And that's right. And you don't even need, the sperm, can create. I mean, come on now. It's gonna be like Wonder Woman in the future. For real, it's gonna be a place you ain't never seen a black man before. Woo-hoo! Oh man, you can only see a black man on TV. In the future, in 50 years, you ain't gonna see a black man on the streets. I swear to God, black men ain't gonna exist. And let me tell you something. Be a black man right now. Enjoy the blackdom right now. As you be as a black man, enjoy that shit right now. Because black men, I'm telling y'all ain't gonna exist no more. Y'all are a rare species. Black men are a rare species. Now, I'm telling y'all, black men are rare species. We ain't gonna exist in 50 years. And that's the truth. We ain't gonna exist in 50 years. We gonna be extinct. Look, you ain't gonna see a black man in the NFL. That's the only way you're gonna see a black man on TV. The Denzel Washingtons. That's how black men gonna be remembered. The LeBron James and the Michael Jordans, the greats. That's gonna be black men in the future. There ain't gonna be no black men no more. Ain't gonna be no more black men. I'm telling y'all. And I swear to God, Cynthia G has gave away. And you know what? They didn't silence her just because she was talking about black men. They silenced her because she was giving away too much information. Right. She was giving away too much information. She knew the agenda. She knew it. She knew everything that was going on. She knew everything that's going to go down. And she exposed a lot of information. And guess what? By coincidence, they they took down both her goddamn channels. They took both of her channels down. Kevin Samuels pushing the same agenda as Cynthia G. They all on the same side. If you're pushing black men down, you're pushing black women down, you on the same agenda. Right?
To use the word tricking, just put yourself in the dunce caps. Tricking is a word that you try to use for men who you can't beat. And access to beautiful women starts with your resources, and they pay it because it is far more efficient and effective. See, for all you game and trick dudes, what you cannot tell me is the time value of your money and how much time you have to put into gaming a broad up versus saying, look here, man, Richard Greer, $3,000 for the weekend access, and then you step it. But the problem is you don't have the 3,000.
He's a trick. He just said he was a trick. You know, got a $3,000 to play some little young girl that who's just an Instagram thought model or something like that. That's what you're doing. Like, I wouldn't do that as a grown ass man at 56 years old when you trying to find a wife. You know what I'm saying? How is this man teaching you game? You know what I'm saying? How is this man teaching black women how to be women? And this nigga ain't, you know what? I don't give a fuck if you're dead or not. I'm gonna criticize you, you know. And Kevin Samuels was part of the agenda. He was a part. He was gonna say something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he was gonna come against them or not. He was gonna come against. Look, he was gonna say something. That's why he died suddenly. And Kevin Samuel, he was operating. He was that motherfucker. He was on 10 every single night. Goddamn near. I mean, Kevin Samuels, he. I don't know. We gotta look into the Kevin Samuels death. We gotta do that because I don't think it's being looked at. I think Mad Pill should look into the Kevin Samuels death and investigate that. But that's another story. But this is the story right here. I think Kevin Samuels was put up in the agenda to depopulate the black community, the black man, because to Kevin Samuels, only the top 10%, was important of all black men, and he put that self in his that image. He's an image consultant. You know what I'm saying? He wore the suits, he rented the suits and all type of shit that Kevin Samuels did. You know what I'm saying? He rented the shades, he Kevin Samuels, he no. No. Kevin Samuels was part of the agenda. Hold on. Kevin Samuels was a part of the agenda to depopulate the black man, right? The black race. You depopulate the black race, the black man. You don't need only but a few. Hold on, did I play this? Nope.
But I think it's kind of our responsibility too to invest in our own, community. And I think we can all agree that like black women with a backbone of black men for a long time. So what's the problem with putting our time and energy back into them if they aren't in the state? You know what I'm saying? We want them to be currently.
Remember, man, we're not advocating black men not date black women. We're not advocating that. But I'll turn it to Tommy to go ahead and tackle this one. Go ahead, Tommy.
Black people, we're the kings of saying a whole lot of something and saying nothing. Black women are the backbone. Sir, can you explain what that is? Could you tell us what this is? Because it's like somebody told you that, and generations we keep repeating the same words. Black women are strong. They don't tell you what it means. They just say that it's that thing. And
So he trying to not say that black women is strong. So we shouldn't say that black women is strong. So
and therefore everybody's supposed to look at it as it's a great thing because, well, they're strong. Explain these things. Say what they mean. And I hate all these black men who are talking about they pro-black and they love black women. Because let me tell you the one of the most pro-black and things you can do if you say you really love black women. How about you marry one? Take care of one. Do that. Until you do that, all you are is some.
that's what we do on a regular basis on the 85% rate. So
Somebody online trying to get some pussy. Seriously, however you love black women, you'd have at least one you're protecting, one you're taking care of, one you've put on a pedestal and showed the world how this queen should live. That makes no sense. You're going to talk about being a good dad, but you abandon all your kids. Nobody would listen to him. He's got kids, he ain't taking care of them, but he keep talking about how he love the kids. You think he was crazy? Well, the majority of black men who talk about how they love black women, they're not with black women. They're the main one who's hurt one, got one.
see, I'm gonna tell y'all something. That's not true because black men marry and be and with black women over a 90% rate. You know, the white men ain't letting that shit go. You know, they marry it, you know, in their own. So that's not true. He look, I'm telling y'all, they only use the less than 10% to to make everybody should be like the less than 10%. So these people, everybody should be like the less than 10%. Everybody should be rich. Everybody should so this is the philosophy what they saying.
Pregnant, raped one, done all kind of crap to them. But they get online and say it because they're trying to line up their next piece of ass.
Yep. No, that's a fact. Or make some money.
Yep.
Because we know that they're consumers as well.
Yep.
So and that's not racist. That's the truth. 80% of the consumer base is female.
Derek Jackson.
So exactly. I was gonna say he was pandering to them all day.
He was telling us all us was wrong, and he loved women, and he was just cheating on his wife every 5 seconds.
Yeah. And he wouldn't have got hit so hard if he wasn't such a such their hypocrisy.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, man. Good question, bro. Chris, can we get next
Yeah, I
call?
love this show. Thank you. Keep doing what you do.
No worries, man. And do me a favor and like the video, please. All right, who's up next?
Give me a second.
Thanks for supporting. Right?
Let's hit up 1 second because it's called now. Okay, let's get up 1186.
10186, go ahead.
1186.
Hey, first of all, how y'all doing?
What's up, man? Welcome to the show.
So I'm 18. I donated the other day asking you about the military. You know, I lost 50 pounds just to get into the military, and you know they forced that thing and whatnot. So, you know, my question was just asking you on first, like personally, y'all are very inspirational to me. You guys are
Speaking, my tonality, confidence, being able to convey my words in a certain way. You know, when you speak with women, you want to always speak in the active voice versus the passive voice. An example of that would be like, hey, what are you doing Friday? I'm taking you out versus like, hey, can I take you out sometime? You know what I'm saying? That's the little nuances like that make you far more attractive to women. And then obviously points.
Right.
All right, man. We're going to hit the next caller, though, just for sake of brevity.
All right.
5525. What's up? You're on the First Fit Podcast.
Hello?
Yo,
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, how's it going, guys? So I'm not having great service out here.
All right, just ask your question quick then.
That losers be calling. Like, it's just like absolutely losing ass motherfuckers who just if you listen to Fresh and Fit, like me being a advanced see-through bullshitting, I mean, see that the agenda behind this is this nigga work FBI agent. He's still an FBI agent. This motherfucker is an FBI agent. He pushing the agenda against black women.
All right.
All right, we probably lost him.
Yep, we lost him.
What's up, caller?
What's your question?
Good. I just want to let you guys know, man. Shout out to you guys, man. Like today, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man.
It's them guys. Like I don't mind answering questions, but bro, y'all got some heat in here that
You deal with like baby moms that try to accuse you of like domestic violence and like completely lied about it. You know she tried to put a protection order on me and everything. False accusation.
Hold on, let me get the hell up out of here. Let me get the hell up out of there. Cause these simp little niggas is boring me. I'll fall asleep in that video goddamn on. Shit, get the hell up out of there. Shit. I mean, this the agenda. I'm gonna show y'all more of the agenda. Hold on. I mean, this is all the same. The depopulation of the black man is happening right now. It's going down. The depopulation of the black man is happening right now. The depopulation of hit that like button, y'all. Hit the like. Because this is important. The depopulation of the black man. I'm telling y'all, in 50 years, it's gonna be like it's gonna be 20% of all black people is gonna be men. And I'm telling y'all, in the farther future, the NBA, you're gonna see black men is only gonna exist in sports, in baseball, in the NBA. The black man is gonna be designed in the future. He's gonna be rare to see. I'm telling y'all, and they're only gonna want his genes. His genes is going to populate millions. I'm talking about thousands is gonna pop. Y'all think this is some futuristic shit, but yeah, this is some futuristic shit, and this is what I'm about to play the rest of this video. This is what she is saying. I mean, listen to this.
Not being consistent in their life at all.
So we agreed on the fact that there should be a good role model for a black man in the household, for a black guy to grow up, or a black child to grow up and to be a pillar of society.
See, they got these broads fooled like it's gonna be a better black man. No. The black man is going to only in the ultimate scheme, in a KKK scheme, is going to be used as black men is going to be used as arena. Right? They're gonna be we're gonna be athletes. Right? The agenda. This is the agenda which she's the white supremacist agenda.
and a black role model. But we don't need that in a household for a woman to do so. So we're
No,
saying that
we would
all of
prefer
the
it to be for
women.
any of
So
right
what we're
because
saying right now in society of a whole, women, black women are way better off. We're way better than black men. We're just way better people.
Yes. Can I say yes? And let me tell you why yes. Because number one, Black women are already experiencing the same exact things that Black males are. We are experiencing the fatherless homes. We are experiencing the racial oppression. We're experiencing it all. Really, I believe the females experience more than the males do in this community.
Oh yeah, we do, hands down. Between the racism, between the sexism, and between being
Psychologically well adjusted. You can, if you look at the data already tells you that despite the fact that Black males and Black females are experiencing the exact same thing, if you have the Black females are able to transcend and the Black males are not, and this has been tracked literally since they've gotten off the plantation.
So, but we're saying, but the reason why we're saying we should stop having Black male children is because the Black men are victimizing Black women and they're not benefiting Black women, right? So
it's beyond. I believe it's a lot deeper than that, though. Isn't it deeper than that?
And we're also saying that Black women aren't victimizing Black men. This is a one-sided thing. Like Black women.
Did you know the real cause of your hair loss is not hereditary?
Man, I mean, you let them go.
Look at the stats. Who's murdering who at a 92% rate? Who's responsible for whose murders at a 92% rate? Okay? Do Black women murder Black men 92% of the time when they get off, right? Or is that them doing it to one another, right? Who's murdering Black women? Are Black women murdering each other at over a 90%?
It's the same thing with white people. White people murder each other on the same rate, over 90% rate. It's rare for a Black person to murder a white person. Most white murders, Black people aren't responsible for it. Y'all gonna make me mad. Let me let this shit go.
93% rate, or is that Black men doing it to Black women? How can she even say what she just said? Like, yes, of course, they're inherently more fucked up, more dangerous, more violent, more all that.
It's one-sided. It is one-sided.
So,
the culture
so
of the culture of Black males, the Black male culture. And see, I understand exactly where you're coming from. I even understand what Tanya is saying in theory. She says that we cannot separate ourselves from our Blackness. This is true. We cannot. Saying that, are we saying that is something wrong with their Blackness? No. But the culture of Black males is destroying Black humanity. The culture of Black males, not the culture of Black women.
You cannot separate the culture. There is no culture without Black women. Black women create the culture too. We cannot create the culture without you all. Everything that what we worked hard for was for y'all and to create the family. There was over a 80% rate on up to the 80s in the Black community. So that's a lie.
What a lot of us don't understand is that even the dereliction within our culture, right? Within the subculture of some Black women, it comes directly from the culture and the environment created by Black men. We have men openly telling the internet on large platforms to sexually violate children, to disrespect women, to not care for their children. This is the culture that they are openly spreading and spewing. The only way to get rid of that culture is to end it.
Yep. And I want to say this.
And guys, you might think that Nyla is being over dramatic here, but no, these guys actually are saying this. You have larger YouTubers.
No, they sinister. They like the Holocaust. These bitches got, and they mindset, they are willing to kill millions of kids, millions of young boys. These bitches, these witches are willing to kill millions. And they have a point. They got the Hitler mindset. These hoes got the Hitler mindset. These bitches is talking crazy. They talking about killing off millions of kids. That's ultimately what they saying. I'm willing to kill millions of kids to eradicate the black male community and your sons. I'm willing to kill millions. That's what these bitches is saying. How the fuck do that make sense? How in the fuck does that make sense? These hoes talking about killing babies if they boys at birth. Now these hoes is just sinister and just cutthroat, like just. I wouldn't even want these hoes as my friends. I wouldn't even want to associate with these type of mobsters. Anybody who think like that, why would you listen to them? Why would you want to be associated with killing kids at birth, knowing that they living? She ain't talking about abortion. We talking about beyond abortion. She's talking about eradicate immediately. Man, these hoes is crazy, man. These thoughts then went wild. These hoes is all over the goddamn place. Like, shit.
Like Kevin Samuels, basically implying it. You have Tommy Sotomayor flat out saying it, telling black men to smack a black bitch and he the type to beat a black bitch ass and da 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 da. And then you have some other smaller content creators, and even though they're small, they still have enough of a following for those men to go out and hurt black women, right? Who are flat out telling black men that black women are men. We're not women, right? We're men. We should be treated like men. And if they come across one of us, because for some reason we've done something to them, if they come across one of us, they should shoot, they should attack, they should harm. Yeah, you have men actually saying this. Even here on YouTube, their channels are being taken down every single day.
Because it goes back to what Nyla and Onyx said actually about the choosing responsibly. Because I know Tanya said that, you know, there needs to be more responsible reproduction, but I get that. I completely agree. That's why we're saying selective breeding. But even through that process, that alone is going to vastly minimize the black male population, because we're looking at a very, very, very tiny pool of so-called good men to choose from. And then it raises the question of if they're so.
That's a lie. I'm tell y'all, there's a lot of good black men out here. That's a lie.
If the good men in our community is so good, then why are they not doing anything to counter what the bad black men are doing? And I get that that's
they're
like
not doing enough. They're not doing enough. They're not doing enough.
Yeah, that's the point. They're not good enough, because the only thing that, and then how are we measuring goodness? Usually when a black woman measures the good black man, it's literally him having a job, him having an education, and him being in a relationship and not having got arrested. None of it is literally focused on his character, because there's a ton of good black men some of them are probably going to call in and they're going to say they're good black men, and then their mentality is going to be the exact same as the bad black men. So either way you do it, there's no way to get around the thinning of the black male population. There's absolutely no way to get around it.
I told y'all, the thinning of the black male population. And y'all may be mad at Cynthia G, but Cynthia G is a fucking prophet. I'm telling y'all. This was a warning. She may be saying what she's saying out of emotion, but this is actually going to come true. There are going to be only 20% black men that make up the population. I'm telling y'all, she ain't lying. That's the agenda of white supremacy. Excuse me. I said supremacy.
But the thing about the thinning of the black male population, this is why it's kind of problematic for me, is because, so say this next generation decide, none of this whole generation does decide we're not going to have any black males, right?
I chose Adler because of the social justice component. I think it's one thing to pursue a degree in public policy.
Excuse me. Watch my ads.
The worst thing ever if black
Don't skip past him.
ever, but if black people just took a couple years off birthing children to figure out what they got going on, and if you want to birth a child, only birth interracial children or biracial.
See, that's bullshit. See, look at that, man. So they talking about black people taking time off of birthing, right? What if black people took 2 years off? We are gonna die as a species. We have to be born every single day, no matter what. We have to try. We have to keep on trying. You would never ever know if somebody is going to be good or it's a perfect species. That's never gonna happen.
Children in healthy relationships, and figure out what's going on in Blackistan before we keep birthing black children that are going to end up being dysfunctional. Is that the worst thing ever? I don't know. It's not. I haven't taken a side on this yet. It's an idea that I like hearing about. I like debating back and forth on both sides. I don't really have a strong stance either way, but would that be the worst thing ever? Comment down below what you think about it.
None of the black women has any. So only white women has black male, because these are still going to be categorized.
You can't have a black male if you're
they're still going to be, like I said, they're
biracial.
still exactly biracial. They're still going to be categorized as black men.
Yeah, but category and DNA is something else. Yeah, but we're not talking about
but I'm
social
just saying to
categories.
society,
We're talking about DNA.
exactly. But we're going to say to society they're going to be black men, and then when
No, they're going to be biracial. They're going to be biracial. Society is actually
let's just
changing
pretend.
that
Okay,
too.
the biracial. Okay, whatever you want to say, they're biracial. So society, they're the biracial. This generation, the biracial children, and then the black children, the black girls date with these biracial men that had white mothers.
Then you have a black child. Then you have a black child. Then you have a black child. When you have black mixed with mixed, you have a black child.
Okay, so now what is that gonna look like? So the thing is,
That's not true. I want y'all to stop fucking believing that a white person and a black person can create a baby and it's black. That's not true. It's biracial. Dumbasses. Oh man. Oh. Whew. That don't make you 100% black. See, a lot of these light-skinned motherfuckers is claiming to be 100% black, and they ain't got 2 black parents. No. It's not. No. It depends on the dominance. And I want everybody to get their education up. I want everybody to do their own homework and DNA and how that shit works. Because I did that. And I know for a fact, when you look up and research that there's no dominant gene, it depends on, the genes of the family. It depends. There's nothing dominant within a black. So, more dominant. It depends. It can be either way.
I understand. I mean, I 100% agree that the black man culture that is widely publicized is very detrimental. Like even
Right,
make
but
us
that is
see
also
19 crimes.
that is not rejected by the collective. The collective has
Right.
spoken. The collective are more going to be on the sides of the R. Kelly. They're going to be on the
Right.
sides of Snoop Dogg. They're going to be on the sides of Bill Cosby. They're going to be on the sides that is trying to end us all. And I don't even mean physically, but
Right.
That's not true. Because, I don't believe them goddamn victims in R. Kelly. I don't. But I'm not against black women. I love black women.
They literally are speaking and telling you who they are and what they are. And if you really think about it, if there was a lot of hope, if there was, because we know that there's even if we say there's 1 in every 500 is okay, what are those odds for women? What are those odds? And even if
And you comparing all of the odds, like to all black women, and you calling it black, like I said, y'all, that's the agenda, to tear all black women down, to make every black woman look like and not submit to their man.
Because apparently the biggest issue in the black community, or the communita, because we damn sure ain't no kind of united at all, is black women ain't submissive enough. And submission, the definition is the action or fact of accepting or yielding to a superior force or to the will or authority of another person. So I'm gonna keep it real with you. That don't sound all that good. That don't sound all that good. Like that kind of sounds like a slave. And so I guess my question is, number one, do we really understand what submission is? And number two, why is that such a requirement in black relationships?
Well, here's the thing. I think that it's a requirement in black relationships because it's the black man's way to compensate for his lack of power and authority and superiority in society.
Look how she downed the black man first. Y'all see that? The black man is do. The black man ain't shit. The black man ain't it. Y'all see she led with that. The black man ain't shit. Y'all don't see through these wicked ass bitches. Y'all see she dressed like the wicked witch of the West. She's here to deceive you. She's the Lilith. For real. The black man is here to deceive you. Hold on. And hold on.
And if it's one thing where if we go back to looking at the similarities between humans and all other species, If you look at all other male species, they obviously it's innate within them to crave authority and power. And so if he cannot actualize as a man, if any man can actualize as a man to where he can have authority and power over something or someone, then it messes up their psyche. Basically, there's a number of different behaviors they engage in order to compensate for that, and Black men engage in them. So I think submission is one way to say, look, I am dominant, somebody is subservient to me, I have dominance over someone. But the problem from them is that in this type of society, it does not matter how many females you get to submit to you. If you have not proven that you can subdue or dominate another male group, then you're still going to be in the same position. Like, you're still going to be seen as the lesser male.
You are, because
you know, man, the racism and the symbolism that I see in this, you know, is in her is against men, Black men, Black people. You know, the downfall of Black men and Black people starts within the Kevin Samuels, right? That's when it started. Then they started the Fresh and Fit, and you know, the Cynthia G's, and all these people is meant to tear down Black people and depopulate and to carry the agenda against Black people, to depopulate the Black man, to depopulate the Black man in the future to less than 20%. I'm telling y'all, this was a strategy used, an old strategy, an old ancient strategy, and to depopulate the Black man. In both sides is preaching the same stratosphere. Fresh and Fit don't like Black women. They openly said it. Cynthia G don't like Black men, right? And this is what all Black people listen to. They listen to Black on Black crime like they listening to the music, right? We like to listen to gender wars. That's like, you know, that excite us. We got to get out of that. And that's how they using us. Like, we looked at as dusties. For real. Dusties. We looked at as bimbos. Our women is looked at as bimbos, like on the Fresh and Fit podcast. Bimbos. And the ultimate KKK, they paying these motherfuckers, they paying them. And they Fresh and Fit and Cynthia G is being paid ultimately to push an agenda. This is the new form of white supremacy. We fighting against each other, men against women, men complaining about how women ain't shit. And we talk, I mean, come on now. And these two dudes ain't even valid. This nigga is from who is Fit from? Fresh is the light-skinned dude. I don't think he count is saying he shouldn't even be saying nigga because he be saying nigga. He be trying to say nigga, but he ain't cut out because he from the FBI. I have an FBI agent saying nigga. I mean, come on now, have some class, motherfucker. You supposed to have some goddamn discipline. Not to say them words, but you reckless. I mean, that's probably why he got fired. But it's men versus women and women versus men in the black community. They blame it on each other. They say black. And this is the agenda of the KKK. This is the agenda they using and they paying on the low. Y'all, I mean, these motherfuckers being paid from white supremacy to share they shit, to do shit like this. Man, they already being paid to put down black people. They paid to put down black people. They paid to say this. You know, they paid sponsors. They sponsors is paying them anyway, so don't know. They still going strong. They may have got demonetized, all of them, but at the same time, they got another way of being paid. So don't think these motherfuckers is going broke and they ain't. No, both of them is getting paid. Cynthia G is, a lot of white women is listening to her. A lot of white people is listening to how bad black women is coming from a black man's mouth. That's why we shouldn't talk bad about what we should say how black, because everybody is listening when you say black women is doing this and doing that. Everybody is listening. So how the fuck anybody who say anything about black women and black men, I mean, you don't even fucking count. Like, I would never discredit black people. And this is all the setup, y'all. Y'all think they getting demonetized? No. This demonetization. Galatians 6:7 was good. Sweet sunshine. What's up? Crystal Royale. Y'all hit that like button if y'all enjoyed this live. I got more videos to show. Oh, man. If y'all want to see more videos like this, just keep hitting them like buttons. Subscribe. I will be live early between all this week. Look out between 7 and 9 o'clock p.m. Central Time. So this week I will be live earlier between 7 and 9 o'clock p.m. Central Time. It will be early sometimes. So y'all hit those notifications. Hit those notifications. Mad Peel got all type of shit. But when we post shit, it means something. And look, Friday, my birthday, Friday. So I will appreciate the donations. And me and my brother will be live Friday. Me and my brother will be live Friday. Me and my brother will be live Friday, so do not miss Friday. We'll be back again in the Mad Pill studio. So do not miss that live. Look out tomorrow. Daily. And look, y'all. Man, the KKK's agenda. The Ku Klux Klan use. And look, this is the thing about it. They use us to down and make us look bad. Because if they do it, they can't do it. So they got to use one of us to do it. They have to do it through us. And look who they paying. They paying people to do it. Big contracts to come against black women and to come against black men. They paying big contracts. Fresh and Fit got paid. They platform, I believe, is a part of tearing down black women and to take down, black people. And I believe Fresh and Fit and Kevin Samuels, it's the same way. Right? And it goes the same way with Cynthia G. Cynthia G is paid the same way. Kevin Samuels and Fresh and Fit and their platform is used to only for the top 10% of all men or black men, and they make everybody else feel like shit. Oh, you ain't shit unless you make 6 figures and shit. So that tears down 80%, that tears down 90+% of all the black community. So you got the whole black community ain't feeling like shit, and they gotta be pretenders, and they gotta trick and do all type of shit. Well, you ain't teaching them to invest in making a family. So Kevin Samuels was part of the agenda to tear down a black man. Y'all thought that Kevin Samuels was he was paid. Kevin Samuels was paid to tear down the black man. He was paid. He ain't tear down black women. Y'all seen them videos with him and black? No, he was worse. He was terrible on black men. And he only talked about the top 10% of black men to get women, to get hot women. Kevin Samuels was the worst person to take advice from. He was 50+ years old, dating young girls. That was not the dude to take advice from. And he got all these black men taking advice from that. That was bad advice. Kevin Samuels was a part of the agenda to depopulate the black. Let me say this again. Kevin Samuels, Fresh and Fit, was a part of the agenda to depopulate the black men in the community in the future. I said, and I'm repeat for the 1,000th time, that black men in 50 years will be 20%, only 20% of the population. It's going to be 80% women, black women. You can use one man, right? One man can impregnate over 1,000 women or more. That's the agenda that they got for the black man. We don't need them. We don't even need them to play basketball. We need their strong genes. Huh? Y'all, this gonna be, I told y'all, this shit gonna get tech. Look, technology is in the black, look, technology is gonna improve. And you know what? In order for technology to improve, it's gonna have to be less black men. That's the blueprint that America got. I'm telling y'all, man. Y'all ain't even. I'm telling y'all, the whole agenda. Y'all think that it's black men. No, they are together. Cynthia G and Fresh and Fit works together. They all work together. They all only got one thing in mind. And I'm telling y'all, if you're a black man, you better enjoy being just enjoy your skin. Just look at your being. You's a black man. You precious. You gold. If you're a black man right now. Put a one in the chat, black man. You gold. Because in the future, you are going to be rare. You are not going to exist anymore. The whole agenda is to get rid of not to get rid of the black man completely. But seeing a black man in the future is gonna be like, you gonna have to go to the museum to see a black man. Oh man. You gonna have to watch a black man on TV. Ooh, is black man real? Oh man. You ain't gonna be able to see a black man on the streets in the future, man. I'm telling y'all, this shit's real. You ain't not gonna be able to see a black man on the streets in the future. I'm telling y'all. The future is gonna be different. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. We're gonna be back tomorrow, y'all. Hit those notifications. If you like this video, if you know where I'm going, the KKK, the new KKK agenda. The KKK agenda. The whole agenda is the KKK agenda. These are Ku Klux Klan members, all of them. I would never ever speak bad, nothing about, say, black people in general, but I wouldn't put a black in front of it. I would never put a black in front of it. If I had a bad experience, it was a bad experience overall. People experience, a people experience, not a black experience. These people are set up for you to be in a cult, right? You get brainwashed by these people and you follow them. They seem to make sense. But these motherfuckers will ruin your motherfucking life. Stay away from these people. You see people like these witches, like they see in the Bible or whatever you know, as your religion is. You motherfuckers is witches. It's a fucking witchcraft. Stay away from this philosophy. You will fail. Oh man. Who white supremacy. This shows that white supremacy is far deeper than skin color. And that's the truth. White supremacy is far deeper than skin color. Right? These motherfuckers is getting paid. Social media is paying at a high level. And you'll be surprised who's selling out. You know. So don't trust nobody on this is the thing about it. Only trust your fam, the true source. Trust Mad Pill, trust us. But don't trust nobody like on these type of platforms. Cause they are built to tear down black people. All they talk about is what black women do wrong. You go to Cynthia G, all they talk about what black men do wrong. And Cynthia G, man, I'm gonna tell y'all about this, man. She's a fucking savage, man. She'll kill innocent. Oh man, she's ruthless. Like, we should eradicate like Hitler. Now Cynthia G is like Hitler. Like, god damn. Like, but at the end of the day, that's how it's going to be. The black community, the black man is going to shrink to less than 20% in less than 50, probably 50 years. So that is their agenda. Let's fight against that. Let's not make that happen. You know, we want to, whenever you see videos like this, turn that shit off. Don't give this no attention. And why I'm giving this attention, because I'm exposing it, telling y'all to come on, let's jump on this bandwagon and not give videos like this attention anymore. Nobody don't need to be brainwashed by videos like this. Nobody needs to know Cynthia G. Let's get rid of this shit. People, our kids don't need to be listening to niggas like this And you know they catching them young too, for real. You know, you got 5, 6-year-old listening to motherfuckers like Fresh and Fit. I mean, I swear to God, heard it before. Like, are you fucking serious? Yeah. Like they getting them young. They getting them as soon as they come out the womb. For real. Now. Like crazy. I appreciate everybody for joining the live tonight. Hit the like button. Mad Pill. We'll be back tomorrow. Hey, and we got we're going live from the Bears game Thursday. Who gonna be there? We going live from the Chicago Bears game Thursday. So I thank y'all for joining me. We 2 hours and 45 minutes in this live. My recap on this video. And I didn't even finish showing all of this video. I'm gonna finish. I don't know about tomorrow, but maybe some other day. But y'all know what it is. We're about to decide to make another recap over this video. I appreciate everybody for joining. Hit a one in that chat for the replay. Thank y'all. Shout outs to the Facebook. Hold on, let me shout out Facebook. Shout out everybody from Facebook and YouTube. So join the YouTube, subscribe to Mad Pill, and please donate. Donate the dollar, go straight forward. We are planning on having the Booty Warrior, right? We interviewing. We're gonna have so donate. Hit the donation. Hit the notifications. Hit the like. Whatever video we show, you know, we are planning to have the Booty Warrior. On the show. Fleece Johnson. So hit the like button, donate to Mad Pill. We're trying to make that happen currently. And we're gonna give y'all a date. So we're trying to get the Booty Warrior Fleece Johnson. On Mad Pill. The Booty Warrior Fleece Johnson on Mad Pill. I thank y'all for joining tonight's Sweet Sunshine Galatians 6:7. Let me go through Crystal Royale, Pretty Brown, CJ Johnson, TMB. I appreciate y'all tonight. All my A1 Day One loyal ones, we out this piece.